So let's get started. It is now my great pleasure to hand over to the chairman of the Clean Energy Partnership, CEP, which for the 2 years of his tenure has been putting the focus squarely on the heavy-duty sector. In his 27-year automotive career, he has long worked with innovative technologies, most recently as technical project manager in Audi's H-Tron initiative. Jörg Starr, the floor is yours.
Thank you very much, Melinda, for your kind introduction. Dear colleagues and experts from all over the world, dear Bart Beerbock and dear Kurt Christoph von Knobelsdorf, I would like to welcome you on behalf of the Clean Energy Partnership. Before we got to today's presentation, let me say a few words to welcome you on board. The Clean Energy Partnership has been working as a technology partnership on hydrogen mobility with cars, trucks for almost 20 years now. Together with our partners, we built the first hydrogen refueling stations in Europe and supported the development of buses. The partnership led to the founding of H Mobility, which opened the 100th filling station in Germany this year. Our partners BMW, Daimler, Hyundai, Toyota and VW have led the first fuel cell cars on the road, and since last year, the first trucks from Hyundai are successfully driving on the roads of Switzerland. The Clean Energy Partnership provides a platform on which gas suppliers, equipment and vehicle manufacturers, and infrastructure operators exchange views on these aspects and drive forward technical developments. All with one goal: sustainable mobility, green, clean, and of course, with hydrogen. The CEP identity always focused on the technical interrelationships and synergies. We collaborated on the refueling standards for passenger cars and will present a proposal for refueling Type 3, Type 4 tanks at 35 megapascal at public refueling stations in the coming weeks. We have established CEP acceptance test of public refueling stations as a safety standard and developed solutions to test the hydrogen quality on stations. To make a long story short, we look back on a successful history and therefore we want to continue to promote hydrogen mobility in the future. Today we want to give you an overview of our partnership's heavy-duty activities. As you all know, we are currently starting with different refueling concepts for long-haul applications in the future. The consensus is that hydrogen will play a major role as an energy carrier in the future, especially for heavy-duty applications. The challenge at present is to define a common standard for how the hydrogen will be provided. Different concepts are currently being pursued for trucks refueling with gaseous, liquid, or cryogenic hydrogen. Another aspect is the visioned hydrogen distribution. High hydrogen demands have to be satisfied at the refueling station. If the hydrogen is not transported by pipeline or produced on-site, a high distribution traffic emerges. The investment costs in the distribution infrastructure are correspondingly high. So before a technology can be agreed upon, it must be tested. The question how hydrogen will be distributed depends not at least on the technical solution for hydrogen distribution, but also in terms of total cost of ownership. The aim of today's event is therefore to give you an overview of the status quo of these technological concepts today and to invite you to participate in the process of standardization. At this point, I would like to thank for the very good and close cooperation with NOW and FCHU. We have been working intensively with both institutions for years. Today's event, for example, is already the third workshop of the topic of heavy duty that we are holding in cooperation with the NOW. I thank all speakers for their contribution and wish you a great time with many new insights. Now, back to Berlin, back to Melinda. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Jörg Starr. And as we heard there, ladies and gentlemen, CEP's focus has been largely on the technology side, including synergies between different hydrogen applications.